Hello friends, I am back with an empties and regrets video. If you watched my Target vlog haul video, then you get the shirt. And let me just, okay, because in that video I was like, I don't know if this is a regret, I don't know about the shirt. So I just put it on because I basically just filmed, that video. I feel like I'm a mess today. Okay, this is a large. This is a large, okay? I'm a small, I'm a true small in women's clothing, like a 27, size 4. Let's just take a moment. Okay, now, was this in the junior department? I don't know. The lines at Target are very blurred. I don't know, because junior sizing I know is a bit off. This was with, like, all of the t-shirts. I usually like to buy a medium, a large in t-shirts if I wanted to fit a little nicer. This is ridiculous. I was thinking this was going to be huge. Look at this. I mean, granted, it's cute. Like, I love the cut of it. This fits like a small. Who are they, like, literally Target? Like, who? I'm a Target fan, okay? Disclaimer, love Target. Would never speak ill of Target. But really, it's just disappointing. It's just weird to me. I don't know. The whole thing's weird. 'Cause I do not see myself as a very tiny person. I see myself like, I don't know. It's very strange to me. I'd be pissed. Like, I'd be pissed. Like, seriously, like, okay, plus sizes, like, I get it. Like, there's a plus size department or whatever, but here's the thing, which I think is great. I love it when brands like Zella, like leggings, you know, they've got like, I love it when brands like have this thing. But I get it, like plus size departments, like everything's kind of different, whatever, but, so you're telling me that like, to wear these shirts, you either have to be my size or smaller? What? I don't know. I like it. I'm glad that I got it. Like, Coca-Cola needs any more advertising. I don't know. I never had a Coca-Cola t-shirt. I thought it was kind of cute. It reminds me of in the 80s. My mom had this Coca-Cola sweatshirt that she would wear a lot that was kind of like, had like those big arms. I just thought it was kind of cute. It's a very soft shirt. Yeah. But don't be fooled. I mean, I said this in the last video. Target is very... like, their clothes are basically the same price. Like, okay, there's dresses and things that are like $30, $40. I mean, you can find things like that at Nordstrom. Like, it was just weird to me. Like, I had this whole big thing and I thought, oh, I'm, you know, really doing a good job here. And then I added it up and I was like, what? Like, I'm not buying, because part of the reason buying that is thinking like, wow, I'm getting such a good deal. And if you can really find good things like those, you know, like my tank tops that I used to really like to buy, which are totally different now. I came from, okay, I'm not bashing Target, I swear. I have a whole video dedicated to what I bought and all the good things. Okay, whatever. Okay, so what I like to do from time to time, which I feel like this kind of came about very quickly this time, I like to show you guys the products that I've actually used. I think that's the best way to give a review. So it's kind of like an empties, and then also in these videos, I've been throwing in maybe things that I maybe just used a few times that just sucked. I think that empties and regrets really makes sense because I don't really like to throw regrets into like a positive like favorites video. It just makes sense. And I do these regularly, so that's great. Okay, first thing is the Honest Bubble Bath. A lot of time I don't really show things that I've used up for Olivia, but I thought why not? And it was in there and I threw it in and I showed you guys what I bought instead. I bought the lavender one. I didn't really like this apricot kiss scent, whatever. I'm gonna have my Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser, which I've been doing a lot of skincare videos lately. Let me talk to you. I got really upset because okay, so I did my nighttime routine, I did my morning routine, and for the last, I want to say year, it probably hasn't been that long, at least since right before Christmas last year, I have not broken out one bit. Not a blemish, not a speck. I had that weird thing right, where was it? Did I have that weird thing right there? That was like an eyebrow weird thing. It wasn't a zit, it was very weird. It may have even been like a bite. I have a big old zit. And I don't even know, if you guys know the struggle that I went through with my skin, which you hear me yapping on here for the last like several years, you know, and you probably saw it and it was horrible. And granted, like lights and makeup, I mean, you can cover that stuff up pretty good. Not all the way though, but my skin has been so good. You saw it in that video. Whatever, I guess you're gonna break out from time to time. The only thing that I have done different is use that Dermaflash razor. And I really like it. Nothing right here. This is where I went the most. I didn't even use it right here. I did not even use it right there. I did start using that new Clinique. I changed my Moisture Surge Intense that I use in the morning. I changed that. I swapped that with the one that has the SPF. It's the Clinique one that has the, what's it called? Even Better. I used that for the first time today. This has been brewing. And this came up yesterday, so that's not it. I don't know. You know what it is? I think it's my hormones. My skin is so sensitive, like, to hormones and, like, changes and whatever. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm really like, oh. Let me show you. Okay, so I have a beauty blender in here. Do I? Yes. I was like, is this even the one? I told you guys that when I got done with my beauty blenders, I'm going to start like cutting them to show you guys. This one was white, so I think that'll be kind of fun. This is the one that Erica Jane promoted. That was the swirly one. It literally, I swear to you, any of them that aren't the regular pink, just wear differently. And I don't care if you say it's made out of the same thing. But look at this. It's just to show you that beauty blenders don't absorb product. And showing you a white one is even better. Do you see? See how white it is in there? Now granted, like when they expand and when they retract, it's gonna get into that top layer, you know what I mean? But isn't that impressive to think that it's totally saturated with water? Totally, like you squeeze it out, if you rinse it, you clean it. The fact that the inside of it is not the least bit dingy is very impressive to me. So, would I repurchase a white beauty blender? Probably not. That being said, I had a white one a long time ago, which then they rebranded and were like, oh, it's for skincare stuff. Like, okay, but that's impressive. I've been using a pink one. Mouth's like numb because that was so cold. But like, honestly, you just can't beat a beauty blender. You just can't. Okay, so this was in my Empties. And then I thought, you know what, I want to show you guys a tip. So it's the Trish McAvoy Instant Eye Lift, and most of the time, like if I do a tutorial, if I do a video, sometimes like if I want my under eye area to look really bright, I'll use that MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose, that brightener. This is what I use under my eye on the daily, and I really like it enough to where I'm going to repurchase it. Trish McAvoy Instant Eye Lift, and I was like scraping the side to where you could see totally through it, right? And so I threw it in my Empties, and then I thought, this is so bad. Like yesterday, I was like, I really need some. So I got it out, I was like using it, and I thought, you know what? I did this with something in the past. There's a little piece. Mascaras, you don't ever want to take it out of mascara. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. It'd be a big, gloopy, clumpy mess. You can do this with lip glosses. There's this little, like, ring. I already took it out, but it's rubbery, and it wipes the product when it comes out. If you wedge that out, like I got it out with these scissors. Like you take scissors and you kind of do that and you'll kind of move it out, because sometimes they will not come out with your fingernails. Like this one was really tough. It'll pop right out, and then like look how much goopiness. It's like you can get everything. Like you can rake your brush. Do you see this? You can get every bit. So, I was like, thank goodness. That's not quite an Empties, but I did want to give you guys that little thing. I'll be honest with you, like there's some things from the past, people are like, oh, cut the tube open. Do you remember back in the day when the Urban Decay Primer Potion was in that horrible little like genie bottle, and people would like saw it open and do these big things like, look guys. And now obviously they got smart and they put it in a little tube where you can wipe it. But yeah, I thought that was really exciting. Dang it, Kim. This stuff is so good. I'll just like wipe the oil on my body because it's that good. You guys, I have a story for you, and I don't even want to tell you this because the sale isn't even going. Did I tweet about it? I think I was gonna. Did I? Oh, I don't think I did. Should have told you guys. Okay, so the cashmere stuff that I love. I wasn't a huge fan of the scrub in the early days when I first tried it because I was used to that Herbivore Cocoa Rose, which is literally like a paste. It's similar to like the Lancer face scrub if you're familiar with that. I don't know what my hair is doing right now. Anyway, it's kind of similar to that. And when I started using this is a little chunkier, but it's like the liquid part is just so oily and it just feels so good. It's almost like her body oil with like scrub particles mixed in with it. Anyway, so then I was like, I don't know, it's too like big and but I thought I'm gonna keep using it. It's a body scrub, and then I fell in love with it. Then I repurchased it. Then I repurchased it again. This is probably like my third one. I don't know. And then when I went to repurchase it again, she was doing a 50% off sale of the whole website because of her show coming back on. And I think when I ordered it, it was like the last day of the sale. I haven't even gotten my stuff yet. Maybe that's why I didn't tweet about it. I don't even remember. I don't even know what date it is. I don't even know where I am right now. We're doing a thing where if you spent more than $100, you got another scrub. All I really needed was a scrub, but I was like, I know I'm gonna run out of my oil because I use the body oil. I love it, I swear by it. It's like it's like that and her firming lotion is like the only thing that I put on my skin. Like I love it. It's made my skin just look amazing. I don't tan, I don't do anything, and I just feel like it makes my skin glow. Not like darker, like not a tan thing, but I just say like it takes care of my skin even though it's pale and pasty, and it just makes it look pretty. But I keep it scrubbed and like really nice. But let me just tell you, okay, every $100 you spent, you got a free one of these. So I thought, well, all I really need is that. I want the oil. So I looked, and they had a set of like the best sellers, which I live for that face mask of hers. I've been using that for so long, and I probably have like a quarter of mine left. So they had a set where you get the scrub, you get the body oil, and the face mask, and it was $117. The body oil alone is like $59. It ended up being a lot cheaper, okay? So $117. So that gave me another one of these. So now I have 2 scrubs, an oil, and a face mask for $117. And then I used the half off code. I got everything for like 60 something. I don't even know. It was crazy. I'm excited. Try this. Long story short, it is so, oh my gosh. It just smells amazing. It's so good. Brad loves it. I used up one of these candles. I really went hard on, I never put leaves, or I never put candles usually in my empties. But yeah, I used all of this one. The Bath & Body Works Leaves candle. It smells like fall to me. It's my favorite. I have one more, but I started burning my pumpkin. I have a Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. These are so good. If you want to see my skincare video, don't be fooled by this. I don't even understand. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. I think my body's just freaking out. But I'll be honest with you, it's the best skincare ever. My routine is like so good. Why am I sitting way over here? There's 60 in here, and I use them only at night, so it lasts me like a few months. But I'm trying to get better and cut them in half so that I don't have to. They're just so good. I have since repurchased those pads. I have a deodorant, my Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. They have changed this where you can actually get more out. You know, I always hated it because you'd get to the end and you couldn't get that last little bit up. Seems like my last one went up further. And of course I have another one too. The Caudalie hand and nail cream. I just have to keep lotion on them all the time. I really love the Chanel hand cream. Really love it. If I remember to use it, my hands look really nice, but I have to get better. But anyways, the Caudalie hand and nail cream, it's really good, but it smells very grapefruity, which is okay, but it's just not my favorite. But it's a good hand cream. The Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. This is just the regular one, you know, in the gel. And I have a huge one of those. 2 huge ones that I got during the anniversary sale that I love. I have one of the Monat replenishing masks. This is like kind of your weekly deep conditioner that you use. Every time I use this, I have the best hair days. I love it so much. These smell so good. I just love this stuff. I could probably scrape out a little bit more. Maybe not though, I don't know. So good. You really don't go through the products very quickly. I went through my first shampoo pretty quickly because I was using way too much. They're really concentrated, you don't need much, but I kind of would go nuts with this conditioner. And then the dry conditioner, what am I trying to say? The dry shampoo, I don't even know what I'm talking about. And you know what? I don't even go through dry shampoo like I used to. I used to go through it so much, and I would buy like pretty expensive dry shampoo. But I just don't find that I need it as much. And when I get out of the shower and like dry my hair, or when I wake up the next morning, I don't find that I need to just pile a whole bunch of dry shampoo in it to make it look good. This is awful. Oh my gosh, maybe this is why I broke out. I don't even know. The Clinique, let's see, I have a few things actually. The Clinique Moisture Surge CC Cream. Now, I'm a fan of this line. Anything that says Clinique Moisture Surge, I live for their foundations, y'all. They are so good. I love Clinique foundations. This was gross. This was just gross. It was like a thick paste. The color was not even pretty. It looked like paint. It was just not good. It stunk like really strong SPF. The Clinique Acne, it was, okay, let me tell you what it is. It would be like if you use like a really thick sunscreen, you know, like a white thick sunscreen, and mixed a little bit of a foundation pigment in with it that was like really pigmented but didn't really cover anything, so it was just like paint. It was really weird. It was just bizarre. The Acne Solutions Liquid Makeup, I have another one of those that I like. This was awful. I really did not like this. The Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. You guys saw me when I did this video. And I love a lot of this peach stuff. I really do. I shook the hell out of it because it says shake me baby, and I thought, okay. I shook the hell out of it in that video. When I sprayed it on, I had little dots all over me. I did it later again, same thing. I sprayed it on my arm one day just to test it because I thought, well, maybe it was just getting started. Heck no, like it's weird. I don't know why they did that. They could have made the nicest peach spray. Why did they do everything so like mattifying in that collection? It should have been like a peach, like, you know, peach kind of looks matte, but it also looks a little like satiny. Should have just been like a dewy spray since everything else was kind of matte anyways. I have a Beauty Blender Solid, and I since have repurchased another one. There are so many things you can use. You can use Dove soap. I've used that. You can use the Dr. Bronner's. People say to use that. You can use a liquid. But if I use a liquid brush cleaner and then I go back and use this, or if I use any other brand and then I go back and use this, so much more crap will wash out of your brushes. So much more crap will wash out of your sponges. And this has antibacterial properties in it, which a lot of those other ones don't. So I really like that, and I do not mind paying a little extra for that one. I have been so stuck on the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I swear to you guys, everything else I've tried, because you remember, like, I opened a lot of mascaras these last few months, and I was saying kind of made me nervous because with mascara, I like to just have like one, maybe two that I'm using because I don't want them to get gross, because they will. Like, if you have a lot of mascaras open, you're gonna waste them. Like, they only last so long, and just use one or two. You know what I'm saying? They don't last forever. They literally will dry out after a couple months. Now, I remember loving this one, okay, but then some of them have just been awful. Some of them have just like totally sucked. And this Urban Decay Perversion used to be one that I loved. Do you remember those sample sizes that, because I don't think I've ever had a full size one like this, but do you remember the sample sizes that weren't like a little fat sample? It was kind of like a long skinny sample. I think I had a couple of those of these, of the Perversion, and I loved it. And so when I bought this, I thought, oh, this is gonna be great. I don't know what it is, but it just made my lashes look like spindly, and they would clump and they would flake. And I never had that experience before with this. Put it down here. And then this one did not suck. This one was very good. I was like, wait a minute. But I'm sad that it's gone. I'm sad that it dried out as fast as it did. And maybe it's just because like I went hard on it and this was like the only thing I was using. It got to the point where I was, it's like really thick. I was really having to work, you know, to make it work. And you know what? I don't want to say like I'm different, but I do have a lot of eyelashes. I feel like I have big eyelashes, and I work a long time. Not a long time, but like maybe mine are, it's open longer than some people's. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like really coating them. Maybe mine dries out faster than others. I don't know. But this just was so good for like maybe a month and a half, whatever, 2 months. And then it just was like bad. Like it just dried out all of a sudden. I don't know. This I did not love. Oh, this I really did not love. I tried with this silicone sponge. It's the Smashbox one. I'm not like bashing this one. I'm not bashing these at all. I mean, I think honestly, if you were professional, I think this might be a really good thing. But then why not just like use clean hands? Why not just... Because it's supposed to be like mimicking a hand or like a finger. It looks like a big old fingerprint. And when you use it, it like, I hate to even touch my skin with it. It like, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like if you're used to using a beauty blender, even your fingers or a brush, this is just a little much. You know what I mean? It's just smearing it around. So, I would say you can only do a silicone sponge so many different ways. So I think I would probably not be a fan of any other ones. It's just not my thing. That's it, you guys. I hope that you liked the video and that you may have seen some things that you may want to try. Some of my go-to things. You can tell when you watch these videos the things that I really love, the things that I repurchase a lot, things that I really like go hard on. So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching so much. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.